Yep. Yep. I may have been streaming to myself without going live for, a minute or so there. Okay. Let's see, what are we delayed by? Oh, there's a big delay. Huge delay. But I can't do anything about delays. That's not my area. So, hi guys. Hi Lisa. Jane. Deb. Hello. I think I need to adjust my white balance a little bit. On this camera. A little bit bright, if I do say so myself. Nope. It's not the white balance that's the problem, it's the brightness that's the problem. There we go. Maddie! Gross noises in the background. Stop it, please. Okay. I don't really know what's going on with why there's so much glare on this side. I've moved stuff. Again. How's the sound? Can you hear me okay? Or is it too loud? Because I've moved my mic. I've moved my camera. I've moved that camera. I've moved my desk. Well, I haven't moved the desk. The desk is still where it was. I've moved the computer, so the computer is now here instead of being over there. Hey Rish, Jen, Sarah, Susan. Hi guys. Can you hear me okay? Is it too loud? Too quiet? How's the music? The sound is good. Excellent. Well. What can I tell you? What can I tell? Oh, I've got some updates. Got lots of updates. And I might need my notes for this. Don't know where my notebook is. Well, that's not a good start, is it? Where's my notebook? No, really though, where is my notebook? Eddie, where's my notebook? Okay, don't know where my notebook is, so I guess we're flying blind. First off, I've moved this camera. It's no longer connected to the desk. So while you may still get a little bit of wibbly wobbly from this camera, I can't do anything about that. It's connected to the computer, which is connected to my desk. I don't know what to tell you. You'll still get a little bit of wobble from that one, but you shouldn't get any from this one. Not anymore, because even if I move the desk, this one doesn't move. Awesome. I'm lost now, because I'm thinking about where's my notebook instead of thinking about what I was going to tell you about. Okay, first up. Classes. Did mention last week the members bundles for existing students for the Christmas Chronicles and Halloween Chronicles both together and with a discount, and the When Frogs Sing 2021 with the other two classes all together is already up over on the website. There's the there. See that there? That's the website. You have to be a member on the site, so you need to sign in because I need to know who you are. Can't just have anybody wandering in and doing stuff. And then on the front page is the I'm having a spooky sale. I have one every year I've started early this year because, god damn it, I just want to be in October. Okay, October cannot come fast enough. Fall cannot come fast enough. I just want summer to be over, and I want to be able to wear my chunky boots and sweaters again. Okay, and not have to have a fan on my desk at all times in case I overheat. I just want a pumpkin spice latte. You know what I'm saying? So 10% off in the shop off anything. Any class. There's no merch in there at the moment, sorry. COVID. There's this thing called a global pandemic. All classes, 10% off. Use the code CROW, C-R-O-W, big letters, and you'll get 10% off everything in your cart. Yeah, cool. So there's that. Currently over on Patreon and also on the website, because you can do it through the website as well, we are doing more creativity and stuff like that. Setting up cozy spaces to be creative in. And, hey Katie, getting our witchy grimoires prepped and just generally focusing on, you know, all that stuff that us introverts do round about September when there's lots of stationery sales and we get to curl up in the corner and not have to be out in the weather. All that. August is absolutely the appropriate time to decorate for Halloween. Especially if you're working on a Halloween class, which is what I'm doing right now. Which leads me to... I have finalised what we're doing for the Edgar Allan Poe class for Halloween Chronicles. It is called Inspiration. I came up with that all on my own. Inspiration. And we are going to, well, you're going to choose what you do, but there will be a range of stuff. We're going to do a portrait of the artist himself, or the writer himself. Well, he's an artist, critic, writer, poet, bit of everything. I'm going to call him an artist. I think he was an artist. The man himself, Edgar Allan Poe. A portrait of Edgar Allan Poe, which will be like biography, context, a little bit about the man if you've never heard of him, etc., etc. Drawing portraits because he's got the most weird and interesting face ever. He's awesome for doing caricatures. Then we are going to do poetry. Yes! Poetry! Because we can. And because poetry is quick and easy, and his poetry is... Oh, sorry, I keep spitting. I don't know why that's happening. His poetry is lyrical and narrative. It always tells a story. There's a bigger picture behind it. It's not just, oh, I'm sitting on a hill watching daffodils grow. There's a real story, and it's usually autobiographical, which is even more interesting. Hence doing the portraits at the beginning. We are also going to do some stories. Are you ready for this? I excelled myself here. Edgar Allan Poe, you know, before there was Sherlock Holmes and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle and Sherlock and Watson, there was Dupin and Edgar Allan Poe. That's right. Edgar Allan Poe wrote the first detective mystery crime type story based on a true crime. So we are going to look at... You ready? You ready? This is so good. Police procedurals. Oh, come on, that was good. Police procedurals. We're going to look at the stories of Dupin based on the true crime that kicked it all off. So, if you're into creepy stuff, horror, Poe, American literature, true crime, Halloween, just general dark stuff, there is so much you can get from this class. come along and join us. Even if all you do is paint ravens, I don't care. It's going to be fun. And of course, I will be doing audiobooks to go along with it. Well, they're not really audiobooks. What are they? Audio files? I guess that's the best I can call it. There's going to be audio snippets to go along with it for you to listen to and be inspired by while you are doing the class. And of course there will be a spooky playlist, because of course there will. And Lisa, my pun partner in crime, has been sending so many bad puns. Our playlist is going to be amazing. She's also a Poe fan, so, you know, you mix goth and Poe and Halloween, and yes, we're totally up for the puns. It's going to be awesome. The class actually starts October 1st, runs to Halloween, when we have a Halloween party. I'm thinking maybe we'll do fancy dress this year. Just for fun. Why not? We haven't had any other flipping fun all year, have we? Maybe we'll do a fancy dress party this year. Maybe. Maybe I'll dress up as Poe. I've got the hair for it. Underneath this wig, I've got the crazy hair. The actual doors open on the class, because I always open the doors early so that people can see what's happening and get set up and get organised in advance. It will open on the 25th or 26th, so the Friday or Saturday before. It's a bit of a long intro this time. I usually don't open it till the 27th, 28th, but Halloween's in the middle of the week, or the 1st of October's in the middle of the week. I can't really do anything about it. So I'll probably open it on the Friday night, so we can all just get together, have a chat, have a play, talk about Poe, talk about creepy stuff, you know, all that kind of thing. Oh yes, and Katie is working on 2 flute arrangements for your delectables, which of course I will be using as part of my audio video type stuff that I put up, because you got to have an intro and an outro. But I'm sure Katie will also provide you with the actual music itself. So that'll be a little bit of a bonus. We'll put the snippet of music. It might only be 30 seconds, might be 2 minutes, don't know. She was working on some spooky stuff for me. Dance Macabre. Oh, that's going to be on the playlist. Everything she's got so far is Poe inspired. So, but I'm giving her completely free creative reign to be her little dark gothic self that I know she is. It's going to be awesome. Come and join me. Again, the link is there, RhomanysRealm.org.uk. If you are a patron, you will be able to get the discount on the website. So just go and sign up as a member. If you're not already. If you are a patron, you probably are signed up already. Anyway. Oh, and just to confirm, if you are already a monthly subscriber on the website to When Frogs Sing 2020, you do not have to re-sign up for When Frogs Sing 2021 unless or until you get an email saying, please confirm your resubscription. Because I've just set it up to be ongoing, because that's what's easiest. It's up to you to cancel it when you want to. So you shouldn't have to do anything other than if you get an email, you might have to be asked to sign in just to confirm. But that's it. I'm so looking forward to this year. I wasn't going to do a Halloween Chronicles, and now I am, and I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. Anyway, I think that's all the news I've got as far as classes and stuff go. On a personal note, my car passed its MOT for the first time since I've had the damn thing. That was kind of cool. yeah, it actually passed its MOT. That was pretty awesome. I mean, it needed like minor things, but they were all stuff that by the time he'd rung me and said, there's a couple of minor things I've got to fix, but you can head on down, you know, by the time I got there, he'd already fixed it. It needed a headlight bulb and a wiper blade or something like that, and an exhaust rubber or something, you know. But it passed its MOT. Of course, I haven't driven the bloody thing in about 2 years. For more than 10 minutes at a time. But there you go. So something else I've done, which I've also moved and apparently now cannot find. Where did I put it? What the heckin' heck has happened with the heckin' hex? Maddie, help me. There's one. Where's the other one? How have I lost so many things? There's got to be a pile of stuff. There's got to be a pile of stuff that I've put on one side. There's one. There we go. So, you know those jelly gouache that Lisa bought me? The big heavy thing, which I'm not going to lift because it's behind me. But it weighs a ton, okay? An absolute ton. This thing weighs more than my handbag. I know my handbag weighs about £8. Okay, so this thing weighs more than my handbag. What I've done is I got this little, I've had this little thing for a while. It's a chocolate box tin from Cologne, from when I went to my friend's wedding. Too much information, but anyway, that's where it came from. It's a German chocolate box tin, okay? Had a bar of chocolate in it, and the chocolate was very nice. I also had some spare half pans. So I scooped out some of the jelly and put it in here because here's my why. First off, that big yellow thing, way too big, way too cumbersome. Don't like mixing colours on the yellow because the yellow is this colour. You can't mix colours on bright yellow, okay? You just can't. Second, I wanted to see if I could make this portable, which this is just stuck down with double-sided tape, so I'm not convinced that it's going to stay stuck for too long. It might come off at some point, and I might have to put some more on. But so far, none of this jelly gouache has settled. Like this one, can you see there? There's still a peak in this one, and this has been in here since, when did I tell patrons about it? Last Thursday? I think so. So over a week. Or a week, you know, and it's been just lying around my desk, and it's been moved, and it's been sat on a pallet, and it's been this, and it's been that, and you know, I'm pretty sure I couldn't just chuck it in the bottom of my bag and be gone, but I'm also fairly certain that this will be travelable with. Does that make sense? You know what I mean. I might have to like put a bit of something across here, maybe, I don't know, to make it, I mean, if I put anything across here, it's going to get stuck from the top of here. There's a couple that are a little bit too big as it is. I don't know, I'm not sure if I can travel with it, but I can certainly carry it. I mean, it's portable. Anyway, long story short, too late, I know, TLDR. I put them in here because that thing weighs a ton and it takes up too much room on the desk, and I don't like the yellow mixing palette, and I want to be able to take my gouache with me when I go out, and there you go. It doesn't matter that it's not in an airtight tin because, as you can see, it's still wet. I mean, there's a couple of bits that are going a little bit drier, but they're still not dry, not like pan dry. So I think this will work, because by the time any of these dry out, I'll have used them, I'm pretty sure. But it makes a lot more sense to have a smaller palette, in my opinion. I just like to have a small place to put stuff. See? Isn't that much better than that big hulking great yellow palette with all the paint in that could so easily end up on the floor and all over the carpet? And I know it's water-based paint, but Who's got time to clean that up? And who could get there before Maddie? More to the point. So, yeah, I'm trying this out. I've not seen anybody turn these gouache into a portable palette yet, so I'm trying this. Before I forget, I've also got a vlog that I need to put up tomorrow that should have gone up yesterday. But then I was going to put it up today, and then I thought, no, I can't put it up today because I'm streaming today. That would be stupid. Why would I put a video and a stream up on the same day? So, yeah, hopefully there'll be a video vlog. Vlog, that's the word. A vlog coming out sometime tomorrow. I think that's it. Should we paint now? We do have super chat enabled for those of you who like to support creators but don't necessarily have the means or ability or inclination to join Patreon or whatever. You can use that super chat link if you wish to support the channel. Oh, Mama's getting new glasses. I booked an appointment for... I've had these glasses since before I had Scooby. And I got Scooby in April of 2012 or 13. I'm not sure which. April 2013, I think. But yeah, I've had these glasses since before that. I'm fairly sure I had them in my first house, which is like 4 or 5 houses ago, and many, many years. I've booked myself an eye appointment for middle of September. I do not like going to the optician. I don't like the puffy thing. I don't like the way they make you lean forward on that thing and you have to try and explain to them that you can't lean forward on a table that moves because your boobs are in the way. I nearly knocked the assistant off her chair last time because she insisted that I move forward, move forward, move forward. I said, okay, but I'm telling you, if I do, the table's going to go with me. She went, no, it won't, it'll be fine. Whoosh. She nearly fell off her stool. I said, I warned you. These are not imaginary. But yeah, I'm very excited about getting new glasses. I'm going to try and... I think what I'll do is get my prescription, price up glasses with them, maybe get a pair from them, because they're fairly cheap anyway. And then I might try and get some online as like a backup pair. I don't know. I've been trying to... There's lots of people in America who've said, oh yeah, I've bought glasses online for this, that and the other, and this has worked and that's worked, but I've only had one person in the UK is recommended anywhere. So, if you've bought glasses online and you're in the UK, I'd like to know what your experience was like and how easy it was. And in particular, if you have any recommendations for sites, because I've never bought glasses online. I did try to do it once and it was so complicated I couldn't do it, but it seems to be a bit easier now. They even tell you what they need before you actually get your glasses, so you can make sure that you ask for all the information that you need. See, I can't see. Car comes to life more than Frankenstein's monster. It's officially a zombie car at this point, I think. Most of the time it's dead. Every so often it resurrects itself. You'll be copying Ro. I don't know what that means, but okay. Sorry, I trimmed my fringe earlier and now I've got bits of hair going up my nose. Okay. I kind of would really like to work on that one before I do this one, but then I also want to work on this colour scheme before I do another one in that colour scheme. So, I think what I'll do is work on the leaf. That seems like the most obvious answer, doesn't it? When in doubt, work on the leaf. What colour did I use for that leaf? I think I used that. Yeah, see, these paints are still completely usable. I think they'd be even better if I put them in an airtight palette, actually. But I was looking at airtight palettes the other day, and they are so expensive. Woo! They really are up there. Oof. So what's everybody else been up to this week? You've bought glasses online. Ow, you're in the EU, so that's close enough. I mean, we're not in the EU anymore, but you're an optician, so it was good. But obviously, I know what they want to know and where to find it. The only problem is I have very particular about the style of glasses I get. Yeah, me too. I like this style because these are, I mean, when I'm wearing them, to most people, especially my mum, is always saying to me, how can you see with that bar across the top of your eyes? But actually, most of the time I'm holding my head straight and I'm either looking down or I'm looking over the top of my glasses. So actually the bar doesn't get in the way at all. But I'm considering getting frameless ones, but I don't know if they'll suit me. I have no idea what glasses suit me. I've always relied on somebody else to tell me. The ex picked these, I didn't. I didn't know what to get, and I just tried on a few and he went, yeah, those look good. I'm like, okay, that'll do then. I don't really care what they look like. I know I can't wear wide glasses because it makes my face look even wider than it already is. It just accentuates the width. I have to have ones that are a little bit narrower than my face. And I can't wear cat eye ones. And I can't wear big round ones. They just, I look like a bug. I can wear sunglasses like that, but I did have some fun. Almost all the sites now, because it's so easy now with technology the way it is now. It wasn't like this the last time I looked, but this time you can literally upload a photo from your phone in a matter of seconds and, you know, try on the styles. The hardest part is getting a photo that's the right size. But so far, everything I've looked at, it's been really easy, user-friendly type stuff. So it's just a case of picking some that I like. But I think what I'll do is go ahead and get some from the optician, because it's always handy to have a pair of glasses that you can get repaired locally if necessary, or replaced locally if necessary. I don't ever want to be, especially when, you know, I need to be able to see. Without my glasses, I have all sorts of things going on that mean I cannot see what I'm doing without my glasses. And my eyesight's got worse. So, not least of which is I have a filter on my glasses because I can't deal with light. I'm very, very light sensitive. I've had blue and purple filters on my glasses since the day they came out, pretty much. I think the first time it cost me so much to get the filters on my glasses were more expensive than the glasses and the lenses put together. So how bad it was. Now you can get it for a tenner. But I needed it. Here's an interesting fact. I don't know if I might have told you this already. If I have, sorry, repetitive content. It was a while ago. I've slept since then. But I only found this out not so long ago. You know, when you're looking at lights, especially at night, and you know how you look at lights and they have streaks coming from them? So they're like, you see the blur of the light and then there's like a streak or even a star, right? Did you know that not everybody sees that star? If you're one of the people going, what streaks? What are you talking about? You're one of the people who doesn't see it. I had no idea until I read an article online. I can't remember what it was to do with, but it was something to do with light perception. It was like I'd followed a rabbit hole from one of James Gurney's videos and ended up on this site looking about light and refraction and stuff. And apparently not everybody sees that whole thing of, oh, now which one's my mixing white? I think I put my mixing white nearer. Yeah, apparently not everybody sees that streak of light. It's all to do with the shape of your eyeballs and how your reflective bits at the back. Cornea? Is that it, Rish? It's to do with the shape of your eyeballs anyway. Similar to the shape of a camera lens changing the view and all that kind of thing. But yeah, I had no idea. And I was talking to my mum about it, and I said exactly what I just said to you guys. You know, when you look at lights and there's like this streak going right across them, and she was like, yeah, okay. And I told her not everybody can see them, and she went, yes, they can. Don't be silly. And with that, my dad entered the room with all the, what can everybody do? What can everybody do? Tell me. So we told him and he went, I don't see streaks on lights. I just see lights with a halo. What streaks on lights? And yea, verily, me and my mum were dumbfounded and like, it's true! So yes, today's little bit of trivia for you. Stick that in your journal and decorate it. Oh. The human body is a fascinating thing, I'm telling you. Okay. I'm liking this leaf. I like the way the green and the white turn into this kind of insipid cream colour, which is exactly the colour that I need. I couldn't have mixed that colour if I tried, but it just works. I love it. Look how good that leaf looks. Yeah, I know I painted it, but look. I'm just going to add a little bit of dark on this edge. Nope, that's not dark, that's light. I'm going to add a little bit of kind of like a cool shade on this edge. That's not light, dark either. Okay, let's add a little bit of the cool red into it so we get a brownish mauve. There we go. Mix that with the green and that will give us that kind of looks like the edge is curled over on the leaf. Do you know what I mean? Bend that up into there. Yeah, now it kind of looks like it bends round like that. Take a bit of white, put a little bit of a highlight on this bit. Oh, I'm having entirely too much fun with this. Half moon glasses, a rim at the bottom but no rim at the top. Ooh, that reminds me of my Latin professor. He had bifocals, I think it was called, where you have the you need the thing at the bottom of your glasses, but you don't need the top bit. he used to wear them on the bottom of his nose like that. So they didn't have to look down, he could just look down like that and see what he was reading. I want to be able to do that. Oh, maybe I do need half-rim glasses. Honestly, some of the glasses I've seen online are so freaking ugly. Like, who designs these things? It's like, from what I've seen so far, there's the classic, I'm wearing glasses but I'm not really minimalist look, or what I call the IKEA glasses. There's the, hello, my name's the Doctor type glasses. And then there's, I could pass for Penelope Garcia's twin glasses that are like out here with butterflies on the edges. I mean, why? You have a pair of those for the computer, you keep having to have them repaired. That's what worries me, is that if you've only got a slight bit... I mean, I've had to have these repaired so many times because of the lenses falling out. And I'm just thinking, if the only thing holding the lens in is that bit there, what's to stop the lenses falling out all the time? But it would be useful to not have this bar here, because I don't notice it. I kind of look above and below it, because I've got weird vision anyway. But it might be useful to have no bar there. Kind of like a balcony bra setup, you know, underneath. The streaks and stars halos you're talking about has to do with the shape of your eye. Yes. It's something to do with the shape of the ball of the eye, because not everybody's eye is perfectly round. And then somehow the way it hits whatever the reflector at the back of the eye is. I don't know what that's called. And then, of course, on top of that, you've got brain interpretation as well. But yeah, I had no idea that people didn't all see that. I thought it was normal. I've always, when I was driving, I've always driven with my eyes half shut, and it unnerves people. But if I drive like that, so I'm looking through my eyelashes, I don't get the lens flare, and I don't get blinded by headlights. Until it became illegal, I used to wear sunglasses at night because I can see better. The frames fell apart. Oh, that's not bad. I don't think they make them like that anymore, though. They pretty much expect people to change their glasses every year these days. I suppose because people use technology so much that their eyesight gets worse quicker. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to get new glasses. I haven't had new glasses in ages. So I'm thinking I'll get a regular pair. I'll get a slightly nicer pair that I can wear when I'm going out or something like that. And I might get a polarised pair. Is that the right word? The ones that go darker. Because I don't need to wear glasses for driving, currently. I only have to wear glasses for close-up work, because my arms aren't long enough to hold things far enough away. I don't have bad eyesight, I have short arms. You have stigmatism. Yeah, it's quite common. I've got like a flat bit on this side of my eye. I see halos and lights and, yeah, beams and double vision and everything. You know the bar on the side of the... You know most people can do that thing where they put their hand in front of them and you can see through half of your hand? Well, you know the bar on the side of a car? I can see double of that. Literally one beside the other. And my eyes do this weird thing where every time I move them, they refocus. So your eyesight is supposed to go focus and focus and focus. and focus and focus and focus, you know, but mine doesn't. Mine goes whoop, whoop, whoop. Photochromatic, that's the word, yeah. So what's polarizing? Is that the one that's supposed to filter out certain rays or something like that? In my day, they were called reactor light repeats, okay? Okay, I'm liking that leaf. That leaf's looking good. Let's give it a little bit of highlight. It just needs a little bit of highlight along that bit of stem there. Maybe along this edge of this leaf. And perhaps just put a little bit more of it back in there on that side. Yes, I like it. Alrighty, he's done. It's going to be tricky. If I work on this one, I can work on this one afterwards. If I work on this one, I'm going to have to lean across it to work on this one. I guess I could just put a piece of paper down. I really want to play with those colours because look how pretty he is. I need my photos. Come on, where's my pictures? Oh, there we go. So that's him. Oops. Why did it do that? Don't do that. I've got to go back through and find it again. Where art thou? Okay, that's weird. Oh, there they are. There he is. That's his picture there. Okay, so I don't think I cropped him down. No, I didn't. So let's do that. And just crop him down to that bit there. And then we can rotate him, you see. Whoops. Oh, we could turn rotate on our phone and then we'd be able to rotate him. There we go. There you go. Now I can see what he looks like. So, pretty okay actually. He's looking alright. I'm going to put him down there. You can still see him then too. You remember a lot more than without looking things up than you expected. Oh! Sorry. Filters out certain rays of sunlight so water on roads doesn't blind you or snow isn't as bright. Oh, that's what I need. That's what I need. I need reflection, because I get snow blindness and night blindness and all sorts of stuff. It would be just my luck that this year, when my car passes its MOT, I suddenly get told, sorry, your eyesight's not good enough for you to drive anymore. That would be fripping typical. I avoid driving at night if I can possibly help it, because lights are too bright and then I get night blindness. My, what's it called? Aperture? I don't know. The thing that makes your pupil expand and contract doesn't react fast enough to light changes, apparently. Okay. Where am I going to start with this guy? I kind of want to work on his mouth, actually, I think. Let's get some yellowy colours. Let's pop a bit of that cream. And some more mixing white. And we're going to need some brown. But let's use up what's on my brush first, because I don't want to... It's quite thick and goopy and I don't want to waste it. Even though there's a massive tub of it right behind me. I'm so skinflinty. Cody, hey! Welcome back to the land of onlineness. Okay. So this is the bit where, okay, he's got kind of a rectangular bit there. And then that bit is much more yellow. So let's have some yellow. Mix that in with that. Make more of a buttery colour. That's better. And that comes up again here. It's a bit of a straight line. Let's round that off a little bit. And that's kind of a pinky colour in there. So let's get some lavender and mix that with the yellow to get kind of a brownish. A little bit more. That goes up and around into that bit of dark there, and up and around here. And then let's add a little bit of dark to that. darker. I've got to stop biting my tongue ring, my lip ring. It's a bad habit I've started doing lately. Hi Zen. Back at work and using this as a background. Oh, whatever keeps you out of mischief, you know. Okay. keep zoning out. You send me more of your music. Yes, I've only got the one album. And 2 songs, one of which I don't like and the other one of which I refuse to play. I'm sorry, but you cannot make me do the Witcher song. It gets stuck in my head. It's not happening. Okay, I think with the white around the mouth, I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. I'm going to do the colours first, and then I'm going to do the white with acrylic paint. Just because it's easier, it covers better, frankly. I've got this pink that I used for the eye. So I think I should use that first. It's interesting, his eye's almost got like a strawberry texture to it. There's little pit marks and stuff. More orange. New top-down camera. No, same one I've always had. I've just repositioned it again. And Logitech brought out some new software for redoing your camera lighting and stuff. If that makes any sense. Yeah, they've changed the quality of the software, so I'm able to, like, I can do fancy stuff now. So instead of having to actually move my camera, if I want to zoom in on something, I can do that. Which, granted, is a little bit fuzzier, but also better than having to watch me zoom in and out with the camera and trying to move it all. I mean, I can still move the camera as well as if I want to, but yeah, I can just zoom in like this and you can see what I'm doing. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's not as high quality once you zoom in, but it's nice to be able to have that option. And to still be able to have it full screen like this so you can see, like, when I'm mixing colours and stuff. Although I've discovered my white palettes cause a bit of glare on that side of the screen, so I don't know, maybe if I need to find a way to put my palette there or something, I don't know. It's pretty cool anyway. Okay. Going to do the white bits in another thingy. So let's do the orangey bits. Another thingy. That was explanatory, wasn't it? Another paint. There we go. Ooh, that's going to clear too much of that yellow. Let's put some more yellow down first. Where's my cloth gone? See, I moved my cloth now. Velcro. Yeah, Velcro, probably, but this is Sketchbook, so it's not... This Sketchbook is massive. There isn't really anywhere to put anything. So at the moment, it's easier to just hold it. Because I lean here anyway, so it's easier to just ledge it at the moment. I need some yellow. I need lots of yellow. Very, very bright yellow. I need to put some more yellow into this area because it's his skin here is like molten lava underneath. Kind of got that Mount Doom vibe to it, you know. And across here as well. Could do with some more yellow. Now that's a big kaleidoscope of all sorts of colours. This is going to need more yellow, but I don't really want to put yellow down there yet. Let's put some more yellow in this bit of his mouth. Just feel like that should have a bit more definition. That's better. Okay, let that dry. Meanwhile, I want to go in with this. I want to bring some of this pale green from the leaf over into his head, because this bit of his head is like really strange colours. So I kind of want to bring some of that across. His nose should be a bit slimmer, but I can carve it out that side, add a shadow that side, make this bit a bit thinner and a bit deeper. That should work. Okay, let's add this kind of strange blue colour. And then pop in some more orange. No, I want the other brush. The one with the round bit on the end. It's got kind of roundish hexagonal type scale bits, and that's what I'm trying to get with this rounded cat tongue brush. Okay, put some, there's quite a lot of white in that area, so let's put some white in. It's tricky, 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 tricky. That's better. And we want some pinky tones again. This bit is too wide. That's what's going wrong. This bit is too big. And then it goes up. I've made it the same width all the way down, and it should be wider at the top and thinner at the bottom. Put some of that brighter green in the middle there to catch the light. Like that. Okay, that needs to dry. What else was I working on that needed to dry? Oh yeah, that bit. Okay, I've still got my orange. So let's go in here. It's too wide there as well. Whew. Some dyslexic are better than with numbers than others, yeah. I'm not one of them. I can count stuff, I can count money and stuff, but I can't count money like most people count. I count it in tens, like 10 of each, and then I add up the tens till I get 100, and then I make 100s. I count backwards to the way everybody normally would cash up. I start with small denominations first. Animal Crossing goes well. Yeah, I got Anchor. She's joined my throng. I just need Coco now, the weird bunny rabbit. And I've got all the Halloween characters. And mostly dogs. Except for Anchor. And of course I need Muffy. But Muffy will be the last one I get, because I'm going to have to kick out a character that I actually like to have Muffy. And I'm a bit attached to my characters. Even my jock that I started with has kind of grown on me. Smelly cat. Well, his name's Stinky, but keeps offering to run laps of the island with me. I'm like, no, it's okay. You go. Oh, that's why I can't see what I'm doing. I've still got that panel up. There we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I like that, actually. That looks really cool. Huh. It doesn't look like that in real life. Gotta say. You just started yours over. I haven't actually... My island's not really going anywhere. I just enjoy just kind of pootling around and wandering around, doing a bit of swimming, playing pirates, talking to people. Yeah. I don't really care about the building the island bit. I haven't really done anything with my island other than collect all the pirate treasure. Haven't done anything with my island other than since I did the arena. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I need some darker colours in round there. I need that greyed lavender colour again. So let's mix some more of that brown with some more cream. And some more purple. A bit more. That'll do nicely. I need to slim down this bit, so widen that part. And then that's going to be shadow as well, but more of a wash. tried the pinch of salt and sugar water trick and it totally works. Yeah, it does. My doctor told me about that one. And that's what I do now anytime I have a headache coming on. Anytime I feel a headache coming on that I know isn't a migraine, that's the first thing I do. Because if it helps, then I know I'm dehydrated. Which means I know how to fix it. Yes, I just totally spilt my coffee down my chin. That's what happens when you talk and drink at the same time. You don't like getting repeat recipes? Oh my god. I don't remember the last time I got a recipe that wasn't a repeat. I just enjoy the pootling around. See, this is the advantage of being a role player. In my head, my little gnome goes out and, you know, does little adventures and has imaginary conversations with Red when he's talking about his art pieces, and I'm like, I don't know, that looks a bit dodgy. That hat, I'm not liking that hat. It's all in my head, but I've got an active imagination. I am considering getting The Witcher. There's, I think only Part 3 is available on... Ow. I think only Part 3 is available on Switch or Switch Lite. But yeah, I'm considering getting Witcher 3. Or, what was that other one that somebody told me about? Zelda? Something about magical herbalism, something or others. Was it you, Katie? Did you mention that one? I know somebody was telling me about it in Discus. Sounds right up my street. Sit around making potions. You've just started playing Witcher 3. I'm sure this other one was I'm sure it was one of the Legend of Zelda ones, and it's something about Breath of the Wild. That's the one. That's the one. Something about making potions and collecting herbs and stuff. It's mostly It's mostly for crafting things. That's my jam. I love sitting crafting. In every game I've ever played, if learning to craft is an option, I max out my crafting before I max out anything else. Because I just love sitting and just imagining sitting in a workshop crafting stuff. I know how crazy I sound, okay? But it keeps me out of mischief. And I've got a hobby that doesn't involve painting, which is quite important when you're a full-time artist. You have to have a hobby that doesn't involve painting. Otherwise you go slightly crazy. If you've come in late, there is information at the top of the class about the Halloween Chronicles, and also check out the website, which is listed there, so that you can get discounts and stuff. You'd play Witcher more if you had it on Switch. Oh, have you not got it on Switch? The only game system I've got is a Switch Lite, so that's the only thing I can play. But that's a good thing. Well, that's not true. I can play on my Mac, but my Mac is usually tied up with, you know, doing stuff. And of course I can play Diablo 2 on my laptop, just about. Only just, but yeah. I'm going to need to start adding some white in now. If I don't start adding white in soon, I'm not going to get any. Yeah, I got rid of my gaming system. I spent way too many hours of my life in front of my PC gaming, so I got rid of it. And I can't really spend a lot of time in front of my Mac gaming because my Mac is usually rendering videos or uploading videos or doing something with videos. So up to now I've been painting with acrylic. No. Up to now I've been painting with gouache, my jelly gouache. And now I'm using acrylic because the white acrylic works better to cover multiple colours, and it's just easier to do it this way for me in this particular instance. I'm trying to create that kind of crazy paving effect of blobs so that I can outline them with darker colours. And then this is all basically blobby bits. So let's do he's got kind of a row of small blobby bits that go up that way. And then he's got patches like that. And then I'll have to come back in with the darker colours again. To break it up. How's the vlogging going? I was supposed to upload a vlog yesterday, but I was behind schedule. I had to do reading yesterday, so I lost like 3.5 hours of my afternoon that I'd completely forgotten I was going to lose. Which is fine, but I had planned to edit the vlog yesterday, so hopefully it's going to go up tomorrow. But that does count on me finishing it tonight. So it could still go up tomorrow afternoon if I can get onto it tomorrow morning. Oh. This one's not going as well as last week's did, I gotta say. Oh, I've put my white paint away and I haven't finished. What was I thinking? Yeah, the other one went a lot better last week, I felt. So I'm going to narrow this mouth a bit. that bit with all the crisscross patterning, that's going to be a pain in the backside, frankly. Do you like the vlogs? All 6 of them. I try to vlog, but I don't know, I just forget to pick up a camera. And then anytime I do pick up the camera and I film what I'm doing, I either think, well, I should probably just film it top down and do a proper video. Or if I film it like at a side angle because it's not meant to be about the art, it's meant to be about, you know, seeing behind the scenes, I get somebody complaining that, oh, I can't see what you're doing. What's the point of videoing if you're not going to show us what you're doing? I'm like, it's a vlog. It's not the tutorial. I don't understand. I suck at vlogging. I really do. I don't know why I keep trying, but I keep hoping that one day, something I do to vlog, it will click and I'll go, oh, hang on a minute. But not so far. Okay. What palette? Ooh, not dark enough. Better. That's better. It's got more depth to his mouth now. Okay. Get some more yellow down in here. I'm just going to do it on here, I think. A bit easier. It's August and you're wearing a woolly jumper. How are you that cold? I've got all the doors and windows open and my fan on and a short sleeve thing and I'm still too hot. Oh, what? You do that all the time. You want to start doing craft videos, but you end up thinking, oh, I shouldn't have filmed that. I just find it difficult to find the difference between vlogging and this. I don't know. It's hard to... Because when I look at what people are vlogging, generally, it's either mostly about merch or packing videos. 2.5-hour videos about packing Etsy orders. I'm going to go with that being a little excessive. I mean, I do 3-hour videos, but at least 2 hours of that is usually painting. But just packing Etsy orders for 2.5 hours is... I don't really get that. I think I just prefer doing live stuff. That's the problem. I do want to get back, now that I've got my car back, I do want to be able to go out and film, like, sketching out and about. So that might end up being part of what I do. I might do car vlogs or something with bits of urban sketching and things like that. I don't know, is that something you guys would be interested in? I'd go out and car vlog. Basically just be this stuff, but in the car, sketching something out and about. Probably with a dog or two in the background going, "Arr!" and moaning at me. Mixed. I didn't want it to mix in. Aha! There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Yes! Much better. Is it my imagination or does it all look really dark? No, it's my screen. I've got my screen on the lowest brightness possible. That's why everything looks really dark on screen. Okay. I did wonder how it could possibly look that dark with the studio lights on, but... I do have to reconfigure the brightness a little bit now because the light's going, so I can put the brightness back up and you won't be blinded by what's going on over here. He's coming along. I like him. She's doing okay. Lots of urban sketching. Ugh. We're more like urban vlogging. I'd love to be able to do videos like James Gurney does. His videos are fantastic. He does like an entire tutorial and a history of where he is, and tells you about what's going on, and shows you what everybody else is doing, and talks you through his entire process in like 3.5 minutes. I'm like, how do you do that? What is this voodoo? I'm trying to get this kind of stripy configuration going on. Can you see that there? He's got this kind of stripy effect under his chin. I want to kind of capture that. Because it's almost like... if you imagine a balloon, or, you know, something stretchy that's got like beads all over it, and then you stretch it and there's like gaps between the beads. It's kind of what it looks like. Got some more Animal Crossing journal. That's my hobby though. I don't want to do that as part of my work. I showed you it as inspiration. I don't want to turn it into my job. I could do other fictional journals though. I mean, that's something I could do, absolutely. Because I do enjoy that, and it's something I can do in my own time, but also share. It's just that, you know, my Animal Crossing journal was specifically so that I had time off. So I make it part of my work. It's no longer time off. I might do a flip through of it when it's done. That I could do. I mean, that won't be any time soon, but... it makes so much difference when you come back in with the red over the top of the colours. You put all the colours down and then you come back in with the red over the top, and it's like, it's magic. showing the odd page as part of the vlog. That way it's not your job, it's your downtime. Yeah, it kind of is. I think I did include a bit of Animal Crossing in what I was doing, actually. God, he looks so weird the way his head's coming out of the page and now his body isn't. Isn't it weird? Like, all of this looks really flat. And his head's like, whoa! Oh, it's so cool, though. So cool. I love doing this. It's awesome. Oh. Darker wash in there. I'm going to come back in with some of the purple paint. When I've deliberately only done one layer of this purple paint so that I can come back in with the second layer and like tidy up bits, like tidy up along here under his chin and stuff. You can't really see it on camera, but there's a lot of speckling and stuff because of the way I'm using the brush. A bit more shadow in there, bring that forward a bit. Okay, and then I want to bring some shadow into this bit. It's going to be tricky. Oh, I just put my hand in that. Excellent, nice one. Brill. Perfect. Okay, let's try that again without putting our hand in the paint, shall we? This bit's barely dry, that'll do. Okay, where's my... Got kind of a mix going on of the dark brown and the dark red, because I want it to be kind of a shadow, but I want it to be a very warm shadow. Now I need to let that dry, because the next thing I need to do is to go in around, which I probably won't do today, to be honest. I need to go in all around all these things. I might do that with acrylic ink. I've got some dark brown acrylic ink and I might go in around and do all, can you see like this texture? Yeah, I need to do that like along the whole of this area. So I might do that with ink and a little brush. Or even, actually I might use my brush pen. I've got a brown brush pen somewhere. That should work. Let's see. Let's get a bit more of this yellow. Do another glaze of this. That's better. It's hard with gouache because your lighter colours dry lighter and your darker colours dry darker. No, your darker colours dry lighter and your lighter colours dry darker, so you always end up with less contrast than you started with. Which is, that's not actually a bad thing for me, because I tend to put in too much contrast to begin with, but I just remembered that because this is acrylic paint, I can actually just wipe it off. I can just wipe it off the acrylic. Don't even have to paint over it. How about that then? Cool. I think he's coming along nicely. Very nice. I think what I might do is work on that one next, so that I've basically got this space to work in, and then I can finish this bit here, because I'm very conscious of my bracelets scratching the paint off once it's dry. I think I've reached my painting limit for the day, so I'm going to let that dry now. I can't show you my Animal Crossing journal because it's in the other room and I'm not going to go and get it. Too lazy. Anything else you want to see? What time are we on? 6:15, and we started at 4ish, 4:15. A little bit longer. I'm pretty happy with this one. He's going on. Oh, I need to photograph him, don't I? Update number 60,000. Got so many updates on this one. This guy, I tell you. Let's do those two together like that. There we go. I am planning on doing Inktober this year. I would like to actually finish Inktober this year. That would be awesome. I usually get to about day 10 and I'm so far behind. I'm like, I'm fed up now. But if you're a part of his newsletter, I can neither confirm nor deny that it's possible the prompt list went up early for those of us as on his newsletter. It officially goes up on the 1st of September, and we've been specifically asked not to share it until the 1st of September because that's when it goes official. However, it might be that if you signed up to his newsletter, you might possibly be able to get the list early. I'm just saying, that's a possibility. So I think I'm going to try and draw some of the things in advance. At least sketch out ideas of what I want to do, so that I'm not trying to struggle every day to squeeze it in. I don't know. I might just do it quick and scribbly. I'm very into quick and scribbly at the moment. I'm doing a lot of... Why does everything keep disappearing too? Seriously, where's my big sketchbook gone? Not the big one, the other one. Oh, there it is. I normally draw in a moleskin, which, as you know, is an A5 Slim. I also like A5 Landscape, A5 Slim Landscape, where it's not quite as tall. But right now, I also have this one, which is, it's a weird size. It's like composition book style size-ish. It is 7.5 by 10, I think. 7.5 by... Yeah, 7.5 by 10, yeah, exactly. 19 by 25, I believe, is the decimal. Yeah, 19 by 25, which is a really good proportion. It's a C. White's notebook. They do these in portrait or landscape. I've got a landscape one that I use for my urban sketching. But I really like this size to work in. I showed you this last week, I think. This is what I've been playing with at the moment. I'm going to put these away. I think I'm done with painting for today, but I might just twiddle about with this a little bit, maybe. Let's put that over there so it doesn't get messed up. I'm really into sketching with fountain pen at the moment, which is strange. And I just treated myself to a new Pentel brush pen, because my Pentel brush pen, my other one, I don't know what's up with it, but it's like it's kind of, the end looks like Maddie's tail. Maddie's tail is like that. B5. I don't think so. I think it's bigger than B5, isn't it? I thought composition book size was B5. And this is bigger than composition book. It's a really comfortable size to work with anyway. I thought Moleskine Extra Large was B5, which is wider and not as tall, which I think is composition book. I don't know. There's that many different sizes, it's kind of hard to tell. This was all done with ballpoint pen, but I like this. This Pentel brush pen isn't super dark, so when you go over it, because the ballpoint pen is oil-based, it comes up through the water-based ink. So you kind of get super dark with texture, which is very strange, but also kind of cool. And you get dark, dark. There's nothing better than dark, dark, is there? I mean, my favourite colours are black, dark black and light black. Pastel black, well that's grey. I can live with grey. B5 is 7x10 composition. Just composition. Oh, B5 is 7x10. Composition is 7.5 by 9 3/4. Oh, so there's not much in it then. This is B5 then. Oh, interesting. Because B6 does not do it for me. Not at all. It works that way, but it doesn't work like half of it. B6, that's not enough space. That's nowhere near enough space. But this size, I don't know, there's something about being able to expand. I think what it is, I'm moving away from the old you draw one thing on a page attitude to a sketchbook. I just kind of, I like really messy stuff where it's just like lots of different things all on the same page and overlapping and just I don't know. That's what I used to do when I used to always carry an A5 book around with me. It was just loads and loads of scribbles, and I'd have things like phone numbers and times and essay questions and stuff written in the margins, because my notebook was literally just everything I carried around with me. I didn't carry a planner or a sketchbook or anything. I just carried an A5 notebook and everything went into it. Except my lecture notes, of course, because if I'd put my lecture notes in it, I would have gone through like one a week, which would have been ridiculous. I went through pretty much one a term as it was. But I'm really, I don't know, I'm feeling drawn back to that just have one notebook and carry it everywhere kind of thing. Says the girl who's got like 7 sketchbooks, 2 traveller's notebooks going. I do like this dark ink though. It's really, it's cool. I can't wait to get new glasses. Ooh, I've just realised my appointment is middle of September, so there's a very good chance I will have new glasses for Inktober. That will help enormously because I'll actually be able to see what I'm doing. You have no idea how cross-eyed I have to make myself sometimes to see if I've got a line in the right place. Or to see these fine corners. Just have to try and guesstimate where they are. Yeah, I like the thought of a B6. I like the thought of carrying a B6 because it feels like a comfortable size, but I don't like the actual size of a B6. Have you noticed, by the way, I don't know if this is universal, but Moleskine have brought out Moleskine mediums. Moleskine large is, well, Moleskine XL is the B5 size. Nearest damn it, it's the one that's slightly not as wide. The large is the A5 Slim, which is the 21 high by 13 wide. And then they've brought out one that's 11 by 18, which I'm pretty sure is somewhere around B6 or B6 Slim. And they've brought out, and I have not bought it because it's £17 and I don't need one. I want to try one. I want to review it for you guys, but I know I won't use it. It's, I might actually. Would I though? I don't know. They've brought out an art bullet journal. That's right, that's what I said. Moleskine, large, art paper, dot grid, got an index, it's got a flap at the back for your keys and your notes, it's got numbered pages, all of it. And it's art paper. Which is great for those of us who don't like the Leuchtturm, because I can't get on with Leuchtturm. They don't feel right. I don't like A5. I like half letter, or I like A5 Slim, but I don't like proper A5 size, or A4, or any of those, because they don't feel, they're not the right dimensions. Does that make sense? Great for writing, but they're not the right dimensions for drawing. They're always either too high or not wide enough. I realise that this is kind of pointless because I've already coloured this in. You know, probably to you it already looks black. But I coloured it in with a ballpoint pen, and I'm just redoing the bits where it could do with a bit more punch. This is what I spent my day doing the other day when I was getting my car MOT'd. Does that even show on camera? Can you see how much difference there is? You can't really, but there is a lot of difference between the ballpoint pen and the dark ink. Even though this ink isn't completely black, jet black, the sketch ink is jet black, which is this. Fill in that gap there. I want to get better for Inktober this year. I want to get better at using a brush pen. I can already use paintbrush, but I don't like using paintbrush with ink, because we all know how it's going to go if I've got ink and a brush and dippage. We all know that either me or Maddie is going to throw something on the floor and it's going to be black ink. So I can tidy up this with this thick black ink, where I can't do it with my ballpoint pen. Oof. Hands up if you love black ink. That would be me. Yes, sirree. Oops. Better fix that. Okay. Oh, did it again. It's getting caught on the grain of the paper. Has anyone actually tried one of the medium moleskins yet, or am I going to have to do it? I don't want to end up with yet another bullet journal that I don't use, that's the problem. And I don't like drawing on dot grid. So while the idea of it intrigues me, I know I probably wouldn't use it, so it's kind of a waste of £17. I like that, that makes a lot of difference. Yeah, £17.50, I know. Whereas an ordinary sketchbook is only £13, and the only thing you're missing is the numbers on the bottom and the dot grid, which I don't want anyway. I've been flip-flopping over that for over a week. Do I want to buy a bullet journal to just try it and say, I've tried it, here we go? Or do I just want to buy another sketchbook and be done with it? Edgar Allan Poe should definitely give him some black eyeliner, right? Okay, what am I going to do with this one? I kind of wanted to do something scrolly like that, but I'm not very good at freehanding that kind of stuff. I'm also not very good at straight lines with an ink pen or a brush pen. Don't know why, because I can draw straight lines with a pen and ink with a paintbrush, but straight lines with a brush pen is a little bit more challenging, shall we say. Making pie? Ooh. Ooh, apple pie. I love apple pie. Let's see, what should we do with this? Hi, Miss Maddie. Let's do kind of an old sign work type scroll on it, like it's a almost like it's a hanging sign, shall we? Not bad. That's longer on one side than it is on the other. Did the wrong side first, and now my hand's going to get covered in ink. Done it again. Okay. Now I've got to work out how to mirror it on the other side. Okay. I'm just going to go that way, like that. Okay. So this bit is going to go like that. Oh, I did it. Been looking through your antiquarian sticker book. Some great stickers to use in the Poe class. Oh yeah. Yeah, there really is. Because, you know, if it's a Victorian sticker book, there's going to be quite a few things. To use is for a Victorian gentleman who was into really weird stuff. Oops. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? Make that a bit thicker. There we go. Don't really know what happened there. I think my brush splayed. That's kind of cool. We could all buy one and then all do art on 2-page spread and send it on to each other. Yeah, that's way too much work. I would have to get out my Phoebe Buffet quote at that point and say, oh yeah, I wish I could, but I intensely don't want to. I'm going to have to turn this because it's wet. I've been in round robins before. And the problem is they sound great. You're like, oh yeah, one a month and pass them on and etc. etc. Yeah, and then you realise that it's going to take even if everybody sends everything on time, which never happens, by the way, it's going to be a year before you get your stuff back. Often longer, because, you know, life happens to people. And suddenly I have this urge to go and run down to the graveyard and sit and withdraw the gravestones. So it's a good job that A, it's starting to get dark, and B, it's raining. I know what it is. It's because I'm trying to use it like a pen instead of like a brush. I keep trying to go upwards. You can't go upwards with a brush. You have to paint in one direction. I'm trying to do it that way. Okay, let's put some shadows into this tie, I think. That's better. You could Google Edgar Allan Poe gravestone and draw that. His gravestone's really boring. It's just square because he was moved. It's like literally, that's, in fact, that is what that is. I Googled Edgar Allan Poe's gravestone and it was boring, so I Googled Gothic gravestone instead. But his gravestone, it's really weird because he was only actually buried in one place for a few years. Look at it. That's it. It's got a raven on it. That's about it. But he was only buried there for 30 odd years from when he died until a few years later, and then he was moved. I don't know what to do now. Getting kind of fidgety. I think I don't want to be sat still for any longer. I need to get up and move about. So I think I might call it a day there. I'm quite happy with the extra oomph that's given those pages. I think those eyebrows could do with a bit more. There's something really cool about just picking one thing and making it stand out. I guess I could just spend my evening drawing Gothic gravestones. It's not like I haven't done that before. Oh, I need to edit the vlog. Well, vlogs suck. My vlogs suck. But okay, I'll edit a vlog. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day there. I'm getting restless. I think I need to go and start moving about because I've got to sit and do stuff this evening as well. So, and it's already 7:15. So, yes. But this kind of stuff, Katie just did the equivalent of when it goes really quiet in the pub and one person goes, ah! What was that about, Katie? So much delay, I don't even know what you're laughing at. This is similar to the kind of stuff we're going to be playing with. Portraits. You want to know how to do these? I'll show you how to do them. It's going to be fun. Ooh, we could cast our own stories, couldn't we? What if we did that? What if we did one of the stories? We read one of... Oh, we could read one of the detective stories and then cast our actor as Dupin, couldn't we? Ooh, that would be fun. Cast various different actors. If we were casting it, who would we choose? I mean, you're never going to get anybody other than John Cusack to play Edgar Allan Poe for me. I think he's awesome. If you haven't seen The Raven, you need to go and watch it. Lisa's watched it today. She's like, oh my God, it's so good! Oh, anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go. I'm just faffing now, so go make stuff. Go do stuff. Check out the website just there if you want to join classes or check out my Patreon or whatever you want to do. And yeah, hopefully see you in a class soon. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye.